Not every chapter is meant for climbing. Some are meant for floating, for remembering what it feels like to just be, to wake up with the sun, to hear the sound of my own heart, knowing it would open to what life prepared for me today, to move slow, to breathe deep, to let the ocean rinse off all the urgency I carry in my bones. Back home, I chase big goals, deadlines I set for myself. But here I surrender to stillness, moments of love, places that move my heart, faces I've never seen before. This season isn't about progress, it's about presence. Because sometimes the most important thing we can do is to stop climbing and surrender to the point we're at in this exact moment. Hello, beautiful people. Hi. Buenos dias. I am back in Puerto Escondido for the second time this year, and it's not even halfway through. I had such a productive couple of months in Canada, which I did not capture, but I worked a lot. And I had to come back to my slower life here in Mexico because I feel like it's the right thing to do, and it puts me in this creative mood that I was looking for so long. I think for my entire life I wanted to be creative, I wanted to be slow, I wanted to embrace the way I am and judge myself less, be less critical of myself. And I still fall into these chapters where I am working 24/7, and I know it's also necessary for me at this time of my life. So I made a deal with myself that this year I am going to pay attention to how I feel and adjust to it. Push myself when I need to push myself, but also be very selective where I pour my energy to and how I interact with this world. So yeah, long story short, I am back in Puerto Escondido, Mexico, back to surfing. I've been here already for about 2-3 weeks. I did a lot of things, but also I did nothing work related. I feel like I just put it on the back burner, and then I just took care of myself. I adjusted to the slow rhythm of this town, and this is exactly what I'm here for. It's been shaky. I've been feeling a little anxious. I even had a little accident on my bike. But it just meant something, and it meant only one thing. Girl, you have to stop speeding so much. Not physically, but I mean, you have to slow down. You don't have to work 16-hour days every month. Like, you can just chill. You can make pockets of time in the month, or just like take a month to recharge and get back to center and ground yourself. So I'm so grateful for my decision and for the universe to kind of align everything in my life so I can be here. And And I also came here from a work trip. Like, I've been in San Francisco for work for, I think, close to a week, 4 days. It's been the most inspirational work trip I ever been on. And that video is probably already up on the channel, so I'm gonna link it somewhere in the corner above for you to check out if you're interested. Today is going to be all about slowing down, as every day here in this town I want to learn how would I live life if this was my life for a full year. Can I still have that balance between work and play and rest? And I am on a journey to learn how to rest, to be less hard on myself, to listen to my intuition, to listen to myself, and to ground myself. So today I'm gonna start with yoga. I am just going to chill at home for a little bit more, collect my thoughts, and get on my bike and drive to yoga. I discovered this super cool spot in La Punta. It's called Nectar. And that place has this interesting concept because people do live there, but it's like a hostel and a hotel, like maybe an elevated hostel style hotel. And they host a lot of events during the week. You can also work from there. They have stable internet. They have a pretty good kitchen. And I go practice yoga there pretty often. And also on Saturdays I go salsa dancing at Nectar, which today's Saturday, and that's exactly what we're gonna do later. But for now, let's just go stretch ourselves, go through a vinyasa flow with a perfect view in a perfect place. I'm excited. But yeah, today is going to be all about slowing down and doing my favorite things. It's my weekly day off, Saturday, and I'm so excited for it. And I'm already kind of mellow. I think my voice gives away that I've been grounding myself for the last couple of weeks, and it shows in the way I operate, in the way I speak. I'm so much calmer and slower these days, which I love. All right. I love riding my scooter around here. It's such a simple thing, but for me, it feels like freedom. I usually don't ride anything if I can walk, but having this kind of autonomy in my day just feels so elevated. Like I'm really moving through life on my own terms. Especially in a town with hills and dark streets at night, the scooter just makes everything easier for me. Honestly, it's a little luxury I didn't know I needed, and I'm so grateful for it. The concept of rest for me is deeply tied to my senses. I experience the world through my eyes a lot. One of the most powerful ways I soothe my nervous system and enrich my human experience is through beauty, through what I see. It's a non-negotiable. I need to place myself in an environment where my eyes can tell my brain, you're safe here. You belong in beauty. You belong in love. When that happens, everything flows for me. I feel so inspired, calm, and alive. Movement becomes joy, and stillness becomes peace. No matter what season I'm in, whether I'm moving fast and work a lot or in my slow season like here in Mexico, yoga is the one thing I always start my days with. The way I practice shifts with my pace. When life is busy during my high seasons, I keep it simple with a short sequence at home. But when I'm in my slower rhythm, like my slow season here in Mexico, I take my time. I go out for a class, let someone guide me, and really sink into the practice. In such an unstable world, this one consistent ritual, whether quick or spacious, reminds me that I can return to myself. I may not be able to fix the world around me, but I can shift the way I feel about it on the mat and remind myself that I'm part of the world too. When I fix myself, it's a small positive movement towards a better world. And that's why, no matter where I am in the world, I always begin with yoga. I took another moment to appreciate the calmness and beauty of this place. Took a deep breath, letting that feeling settle in, and simply noticed how I felt. A soft conversation by the pool with a fellow traveler added a gentle warmth to the morning. And then with that energy, I continued on towards the next quiet corner I want to show you. I arrived at a place that, by the end of my time here in Puerto, became my go-to. I had many of my midday meals here, and when I saw agua de Jamaica con canela on the menu, I smiled immediately. I think at this point I had this drink in every video from Mexico. It's definitely my favorite. I first discovered it in Mexico City. The combination of hibiscus and cinnamon merges so well in my mouth, so finding it here made this spot feel even more like mine. There is so much comfort in these small, steady details that the universe aligns for me. I always get here a nourishing meal that not only tastes incredible but also looks like a work of art. Sitting here, surrendering to the calm and beauty around me, realizing that I love people but not in big numbers. Is that weird? What I mean is, large crowds tend to overwhelm me. I prefer places where I can quietly share space, meet eyes with one or two people, maybe study them if they fascinate me, maybe even exchange a few words. So this spot is definitely my vibe. It offers everything that I find comforting and lets me rest and enjoy myself. I know I'll be coming back here again and again. I hope I'm in focus because the camera is really far away from me and I have no idea if I'm in focus or not. Let me actually get closer and check. Okay, maybe I am in focus. Yeah. I didn't end up going surfing because it's kind of crazy at La Punta. Like, La Punta was so heavy. It was so much big waves, and everyone who was surfing was just like ripping it. They were either ripping it or the waves were ripping them. It was crazy today. Like, honestly, I'm so glad I didn't go. And even going to Carsalillo today, I don't think that was a good idea. Like, it was storming. Like, when I was coming back home, it was raining like crazy. I was really concerned about my cameras. But yeah, I got home safe. Didn't go surfing today at all, which is kind of okay because I haven't had a rest day from surfing in like 5 days. Like, I've surfed every night, like from 5 to 7. I would go to Playa Carsalillo. But yeah, this time I was like, you know what? You just need to rest and like chill. So yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing today. Having my slow day, having the best food I could find in town. Like, honestly, that lunch spot, I kind of nailed it this time because that was probably the best meal I had so far in Puerto Escondido. And yeah, I'm just very satisfied. And later tonight, I'm gonna go back to Nectar because we're gonna have a dance party. I think it's going to be salsa and bachata. And yeah, I go there every weekend to dance. And I think the dance community here in Puerto Escondido is actually really cool. So yeah, I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying my neighbors. They're blasting really cool music, which I love. And yeah, that's it. All right, I'm gonna enjoy my beer and let you go. I ended up chatting with one of my neighbors until the sky turned dark. There is something special about meeting soul people around the world. When it clicks, you skip the small talk and go straight to the real stuff. We shared things most people hesitate to say out loud. The connection was definitely there, and time just slipped away. I was already running super late, warming up in the bathroom and relocating to Nectar. It ended up being one of the most fun nights I had in Puerto. That night, I met 3 special souls who now live in my heart. We created memories together that I would never be able to forget. Came to realizations about life and connection, but more on that in my next videos. Ciao for now.